Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. On the bench today we have the Hioki CM4375-50 1000 amp Cat 4 600 volt and Cat 3 1000 volt rated clamp meter. On the right we have the Amprobe 1000 amp True RMS digital 1000 amp AC/DC clamp meter. Both of these meters, they've been, the Hioki was released in 2023 and Amprobe was released in 2010 according to the user manual. Now, I'm going to do a comparison. At the same time, we're going to do a few simple tests. I just want to show the difference between the two, if there is any difference, and just compare the two against one another. And we'll decide which one, if there's any difference between the two. The Amprobe is fairly expensive, depends on what you call expensive, and the Hioki is the same. But if you're making money, it's not. It's just you out there. You're really making money as an electrician. This is one of the two, or both of them is one of these that you probably want to get your hand on. So let me just call out some of the features with the Hioki, starting with the Hioki first, and then we'll move on to the Amprobe. Okay, so let me turn the backlight on with the Hioki. Let me move up just a little bit closer so you guys can see this. Okay. The Hioki is rated 1000 amps AC/DC, True RMS, Cat 3 600 volts. Cat 4 600 volts, Cat 3 1000 volts. It also have Bluetooth connection, and you have to download the app, and it connects to Genec. That's the name of the software, Genec. As far as frequency characteristics, it's 10 hertz to 1 kilohertz. Let me see. DC current resolution 999.9. AC voltage 1000 volts. DC voltage 2000 volts. Power, I guess that's the wattage measurement. 2000 kilovolt amps DC. Resistance 6 mega ohms. Temperature minus 40 degrees Celsius to 400 degrees Celsius. Electrostatic capacity, it has that feature. Frequency 999.9 hertz. Rush current, yes, it has that feature. Continuity check has that feature. Diode check has that feature. It also has no, it don't have a non-contact voltage. It has a low pass filter, auto power off, and auto range. It has a data hold, which can be engaged automatically or manually. AC/DC detection, min-max average feature, and it has a backlight and a display refresh rate at 5 times per second. Okay, and it also has a dustproof and waterproof rating IP20. Also has IP54 rating. It also takes 2 alkaline batteries, LR03, and the weight of this meter is 12.3 ounces. Now, keep that in mind. They say 12.3 ounces. Let me get a scale here and just see. Now, it does have the battery in, okay? So I just want to do this and just to see if it really says, or if it really, say 12.3 ounces. That's the weight of this, of the Hioki. 12.3 ounces. Let's see if they're telling us the truth. 12.5. They're telling us the truth. Okay, and that's with the batteries in. Okay, so let's do one with the Amprobe now. Okay, and call out the features here. With this Amprobe. Get set up here again. All right, Amprobe. This is the Amprobe AC/DC 54 NAV. The NAV stands for navigation, and then when they say navigation, they're speaking of this little toggle switch here when you can move around the features. And the features that I'm talking about, if you look closely, all the features like min-max, low-pass filter, range, AC/DC, hertz, you can use this to toggle. Like for example, see, I'm using, let me get back some. See, I can use that to go back and forth and navigate through the features, the functions. Now, it's true RMS measurements, 1,000 volts AC/DC. It also has resistance, frequency, THD, which stands for total harmonic distortion, and AC amperage, 1,000 volts. 1,000 amps. I think I called it already. DC, same thing, 1,000 amps. Has capacitance feature. Has a temperature measurement, Celsius or Fahrenheit. Has a phase rotation. Phase rotation, and non-contact voltage detection. It has inrush current measurement for motors. It also has let me just back out so you can see. It's telling me I'm ready. Clear that out. I don't know what I was. Okay. It also has what I think inrush measurement for motors, low pass filter for variable frequency dot drives, a continuity beeper, min-max and smart data hold, peak hold. It has a work light that's up here in the top. I think you can turn it on by, oh no, I can turn it on probably by, let me see, the torch. Oh, you know, I do remember. I think the torch light is blown out on me. I remember I was using it one time, and it didn't work. It did work, but I think I may have blown it out. Something that's not working in it. But anyway, a peak hold, automatic auto torch light when clamping. 1,000 count display with active backlight and analog bar graph. Auto power off, and the jar opening is 1.77 inches. It has 4 feet drop proof, and I don't think they have anything as far as the weight, because I want to see if that's the truth about the weight. Yeah, it does. They say it's 420 grams, so that's 0.93 pounds. So now let's just see this. I don't know if I could do grams on here. I'm sure I could. Let me try to get grams. Okay, I think I got grams. Yeah, that's grams right there. So they're saying 420 grams. Okay, so let's see. That's what the battery's in. So it's saying 483 grams. So they may be because of the batteries in. That's probably, they took the measurement without the batteries. Without the battery. Okay, so, but anyway, they're close enough for me. So guys, what I want to do, I'm going to do a few, let's look around the dial of them both and give y'all a quick look at that before we move on. You kind of compare the difference between what each of them have. All right, let me try to get a zoom in for some for you guys and kind of give you an idea. There we are. The only difference I see between the two, because they both have auto voltage and amperage, is this one has watts, and you would have to do your Ohm's law with Hioki. But as far as that, and this one have non-contact voltage detection, and this one doesn't. And this one do an average. The Hioki does average measurement when you doing min-max, and I think this one just goes to, I think is just min and max average measurement. Other than that, guys, I think this is just about the same. And I'm not going to mention the Bluetooth because this Hioki, you know, it hit the market over a decade after this one, according to the paperwork. Remember, this is 2020, the Hioki 2023. This is 2010. So, you know, we're gonna give them a pass on that because of the age. All right. So what I want to do now is we're gonna do a few tests, a little simple test. I have my fan. When I be doing my little soldering, I have a fan that's right here with my little makeshift adapter that I made to take amperage with, and we're gonna see just which one of them have the more of an accurate reading. I do have a fluke over here that I wanted to just to break the tide. I'm gonna use my fluke 376 to break the tide right here between the two as we take these measurements. So here we go. Let me get set up here, guys. All right. Let me just give me a minute. All right. I'm using my little fan that's right here. My little fan that I use when I'm soldering. And I'm going to turn it on, and we're going to see just which one, how many amps that it draws. Okay. Move this out of the way. Hope you guys can see that. I'm going to turn the backlight on. And they say they have automatic here. We'll just see just how well you should be able to pick it up on its own. I'm not pressing any buttons here, so let me see. This blue button would toggle through the AC or DC, and that should be AC and DC. Okay, so that's auto, and we'll just see if it picks it up. It did look like it did for a minute there. Is it saying 0.6? Yeah. 0.6 amps. Okay. I'm gonna take it off there and put it on just DC voltage and see if it picks it up on its own. I mean AC voltage. That's what I meant to do. And see what it does. And it has a Hertz feature too, so. It's not picking it up. But it was picking it up before. .6. All right, so let me just see what the Amprobe does. Okay. You guys can, I hope you can see that, guys. I'm trying to get it right. Here we go. .28 amps, and it's flashing AC. Okay, the other one had 2.6. Now let me try the fluke, and we'll see. All right, here we go. That's AC amps. 0.3. The Amprobe has 0.28, so that's close. Let me just try something again. I had the function on AC/DC, so let me try just AC by itself. All right, AC amps. Let me see what happens. Okay. It's not reading at all. It picks it up when I put it in the auto. Okay, so let me try something else. Try it up there. Still saying 0.6. The fluke is saying something different, so I don't know why it's not picking it up. It's picking it up when I do it with the auto function, guys, so, you know, that's that. So I'm gonna go with the Amprobe on that one, fellas. I'm trying to get this over here. Go with the Amprobe on that one. So now I'm trying to get this out of the way. Now to do some more tests, let me do a voltage test. All right. All right, what I'm doing now, guys, I'm about to measure the main voltage, and I'm going to see just how well they both do, how accurate they both are, or how much in comparison that they are. All right, AC. And this one also gives you hertz. So we're gonna just back up a little. Let me plug it in. We'll see. They're both on AC. $121.1. Okay, so let me do the hertz here. It's not showing me hertz. Okay, let me get back to AC DC voltage. Let me turn this off and see can I get to the hertz file. I'm wondering if I gotta do to get the hertz. I'm doing too much playing. I should have played around with it before I did this video. But guys, anyway, I'm gonna have to get back and play with it. I was trying to get to the hertz feature, and I couldn't seem to do it unless I have to put it on not the watts. For sure, I don't have to do that. It's kilowatts. No. And that, what you see right here, that's the rotation. That's the rotation. The one next to it is power factor. And that's the watts right here. Min-max, range, and that's the features there. Amperage, we see that here, along with, that's the voltage we have here. Okay, so I know what I have to do. Probably I have to at the same time while I take a voltage reading, I may have to clamp it to get the hertz, or clamp it to get a hertz reading. That's what I have to do. I don't see it on here, but I bet I have to do that to get a hertz reading. Anyway, guys, let me just try that now, just to make sure I'm correct. Okay, to get a hertz reading. All right. I just want to make sure. Just bear with me, guys. I'm just trying to, because I know you're gonna wind up asking me why didn't I try it. Remember. So let me just try it and see if I got it right. Okay. Wondering if I have to, let me turn this back around so you guys can see. I wonder if I have to, because like on some of the flukes, you have to take it. All right, that's the hertz. Right now it's on a hertz. That's what's beeping. So let me see. Hmm. .82 amps. That ain't right. 0.8 amps. Hioki said 0.6 the first time. Now they're saying 0.2, 0.8. Okay, maybe it was right. Let me try the Hioki again as far as amperage concerned. Still saying 0.6. It's probably me. I'm doing something wrong, guys, with this. I have to read it a little bit more, fellas, with this to get this right with the features on this Amprobe, guys. I need to get that right. Let me get this out of the way. Anyway, so that's let me go back to doing some of this, some capacitors, get those out of the way, and some resistors. Okay, so I do have a capacitor for what, 1500 microfarads, and I also have a capacitor for 32,000. I have several higher capacitors, but I know that the Hioki won't measure those. So what I'm going to do with this one right here, which is 1500, I'll show it to you in a minute. Let me just so here we go. You put it on here. It's capacitance. Okay, here we go. 1500, guys. Saying it's reading 1391. That's good. Now I'm gonna do the one for 32,000, I should say. I know that it's way up there, but we'll see. It's discharging it first. I think that's all it's going to say. It's overload. It's too much for it to read. And those of you who been following this before, they know that this Hioki, it won't read it. It'll just tell you that it's over a certain amount. So let me just show you guys who right there. All right. Let me shorten this out. And over. And that's all it's going to say, which is good that it did print out something. And that's all it's going to do, even when I try to measure this one, which is 32,000. It's going to just over what it can measure. Over. So, guys, look, let me just, not to hold you any longer, what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you what it does. This one has like a overload, over voltage alarm also. and let you know when you go over. It's rated for 1,000 volts. So when you go over 1,000 volts, it lets you know that you did. And I'll show you just what it does when that happens. Okay, I'm gonna use the flute right here, and I'm gonna go to 1,000 volts, which will be right here, right here, and I put it on DC. DC voltage. Put it in the light where you guys can see it. Turn the backlight on. Show you here. We're going to start off with do 50 volts. Saying 55, and that's 54, 100, 107, it's saying 106, 250, 263, 263, 500, 523, 524, it's 1,000. That's the overload. I think that's a real nice feature because that, you know, if you don't want to play around, if you notice that this meter only handles a certain amount of voltage, you know, some meters will just show you, you know, overload or whatever, but that's letting you know that you're playing around with danger. So that's a really good feature. It's a very nice feature. So let me see. Okay. All right. Here we go again. All right, amps. That's DC. Oh no, voltage. I'm trying to go voltage. All right, 50 volts. Saying 55, but the same what the other one did, 55.8, 54.8, 100, 106, 106, 250, 263, 262, 500, 523, 1,000. It's just telling you it's overload, so you can't read it, but it's putting out 1,047 volts. You know, it's a good feature. Both of them are, look, guys, both of them are really nice meters. So for me to take and this Amprobe meter that I have up here, guys, this is really a nice meter, a very nice meter, and this Hioki is a very nice meter. It'll be hard for me to, if I had to choose between the two. If I would grab either or. The Hioki. Those of you who may have questions in your mind about this Hioki, man, I'm telling you, it's, I don't know. I just like it. This is a very good meter. I haven't found any issues about it whatsoever. You know, I guess I could have done more tests. I don't have much set up here, but this is a very, very good meter, and I don't have anything bad to say about it. I'm going to leave the information for this Hioki in the description if you guys were interested in one. If you're skeptical about this Hioki meter, don't be. This is a top of the line meter, and the Amprobe also. If it was anything other than that, I'll tell you. So look, not to carry on any longer, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little comparison that I've done, and there'll be more videos on the way. I do have several other videos planned. And in the meantime, don't forget to support the channel. You guys take care out there, and peace out.